We are on, the camera is on, the microphone's on, I can see the little red light. Just got a new guitar, wanted to tell you about it. So we've covered this before, but the 335 invented in 58, that's when it was released. So 58, 59, 60, those are highly desirable dot necks. Then comes a period of time up to 65, and in 65 is when this transition happened, and we've said this 100 times. And with that transition, you get three major things happened with Gibsons. The headstock pitch came forward, like this one. The neck profile got a little skinnier, like this one. And then it went from chrome, or from nickel to chrome. Now if the camera comes up, we can see this is actually a nickel tailpiece, and you can see up close, we'll linger on that a while, and this is chrome. And this is all straight. So this is a great example of a mid to late period 1965 ES-335 that has this blend of some nickel. These screws are nickel. The turn keys for the bridge is nickel, but the bridge itself is chrome. And the chrome pickup covers, this is nickel, this is chrome. There is all kinds of things that are mixed up in 65 as they started using up what they had in stock, which is the nickel, and they wanted the better chrome. The chrome is actually more durable, and the whole point is that it's shinier. In retrospect, we kind of like the way nickel looks. So what you do get from a 65 until 68 is a Brazilian rosewood board, and there's something about these older guitars that have a lacquer that has no plasticizers in it, and that lets the guitar breathe. And you're dealing with old wood, old Honduran mahogany, and it's all about the wood, baby. And that's what makes these guitars so highly desirable. So this is a guitar that, if it was made just a year earlier, would probably cost another $5,000. But this 1965 just came in, and it's got this light blending of nickel. It's got the smaller neck. Something with a bigger neck would be worth more. Then this is from a 1 11/16 down to 1 9/16. We've seen some with 10/16, but that is that's your what people want. Now this neck, these 65, 66 necks do get pretty healthy. They're thicker this way, and they're pretty healthy up here. By 68, they got really skinny again. And as I said, by 68, there's no Brazilian rosewood. No Brazilian. And that affects the tone. What is affecting the tone are these pickups, which are patent sticker that came right after the patent applied for us. They were trying to get a distortion-free performance out of these pickups. Of course, I'm playing through this Car Mercury amplifier. The Car Mercury has several forms of distortion on it. And has a attenuator. We got this down to about 3 watts right now. So this goes up to about 16. There's a real clarity to these patent sticker pickups. They have this upper mid-range bite. They distort an amplifier really well. You may bring up your amplifier a little more, but to get some more gain out of it. But when the pickups are very gainy, when they're overwound, the pickups tend to sound like this. They're very mid-rangey, where these pickups are very open. There's that bass to it. There's that mid-range. And that high end that is really fantastic. So old Honduran mahogany, Brazilian rosewood, this 1965 guitar just came in. But I'm going to show you something else really quick. This 1970 is one of the last that has the sticker inside, the orange oval label, and I don't know if you can see that with the camera. We'll take an after shot and we'll show you the difference between an orange oval label and what came just a year later. This still has these pickups. By 71, the neck is a little bit bigger. By 71, you have this volute. By 71, you have a Made in USA. So this is a 70 that does not have a Made in USA, that has the orange oval label, and is by now does not have the Brazilian, but these Indian rosewood fingerboards. Gibson still has always been very good about the woods, especially back then. Norlin was an importer of teas and hops for beer, and they also imported wood. And this era guitar is real lacquer without plasticizers still. No, I did not turn on the amp any different. More gain out of these pickups, and if you can hear it in that little mic, there's a little more of that MIDI range. I've been saying for some time, 70s Gibsons are going up in value. About 3 years ago, I made a big deal of this video talking about 70s Gibsons going up in value. And not to say I told you so, but so they have gone up in value. There's something about this real lacquer. You can see the yellowed binding on here. So this 1970 orange oval label is going to be a fantastic buy for someone in the future, as is, for more money, this more classic Brazilian rosewood 1965 335. These are really great investments in tone. And on that, I'm going to let you go back to what you're doing. Thanks.